Okay, what was it?
Sorry, I don't like the camera. You can have my body cam. I can exhibit that to you. I just don't like the camera, really.
Okay, well, I'm doing this because this is my own house and I am telling you why I'm doing it. So I just need to know why would she's basically viewed a post which is not an arrestable offence.
Yeah. That's been,
okay.
It happened in May and you're completely fine. The only thing is we need to seize the phone at this current moment. The phone needs to get seized from us, otherwise we will escalate this further. So,
but with a voluntary interview.
So have you seized anyone else? Is she the only child you're picking on?
Voluntary interview, you'd be able to come.
Have you spoken to anyone else? No, we'll come to the station now.
Do you mind letting her finish her sentence before?
Yeah. It does have to get further escalation, unfortunately.
That's fine. We'll come to the station now.
The phone isn't seized right now, and we're not able to basically get the phone. We'd have to escalate this further, which means your daughter will get arrested.
For what? Viewing a social media post? Is that
I need to go with her in order to...
No, absolutely not.
What should we do to prevent destruction of evidence?
I'm sorry.
Lisa.
That's fine. I would like you to leave now. I'd like you to leave.
This is why you're
okay, I have nothing more to say to you. A social media post. I've got nothing more to say. I'd like you to leave. You've harassed this child enough. I'd like you to leave.
Lisa, that's no worries.
So there's this clip going around, and if I didn't get copyright claimed, you saw it in the beginning of this video. And the clip is very informative about what is happening. If you didn't see it in the beginning of the video, I will describe it. There's a woman in a hijab and a woman of Caucasian descent, it seems, speaking to a mother, and they are trying to confiscate a child's phone over a social media post, it's seeming like. So this has caused a lot of issues with censorship, and I've seen a lot of people on Twitter go absolutely hog wild about this. When I say hog wild, I mean genuinely hog wild. They're going nuts, saying, oh, this sucks. This is censorship in the UK. And this incident was in the UK because they have UK accents. This is the entire video. It's terrifying. Get out of control. I hate this. Why are they doing this? Tommy Robinson is saying, Starmer's regime send what happens to be Sharia police to threaten to take a lady's daughter into custody if she doesn't hand over her phone. The child's crime? Looking at a social media post. This is England 2025. So this was interesting. This is very interesting. And I thought this was very wild to see the tracking and all this other stuff. And so someone sent me this, by the way. I want to point this out. I wasn't on Twitter. Someone messaged me to talk about this. Now, before I continue, I do want to say that I think censorship laws in the UK are a little bit out of hand at the current moment. They're having a lot of restrictions, and I think censorship in all forms is disgusting, weird, and it's a big issue with privacy. Do I think kids should be on the internet? Not really, to be quite honest with you. I'm not a fan of it at this point, because a lot of kids, a lot of younger people are the ones you see with those troll accounts and going nuts. This is very important. I remember my friend, right? He was getting harassed by this person online, just a bunch of DMs, a whole bunch of stuff. And then he hired somebody on Fiverr to track their IP address, only to discover that they were 2 states away. So he drove 2 states over to find the IP address, knocked on the door, and discovered that he thought it was the dad. It was the little kids in the house. They were 12 years old, harassing him over and over again. They did it because they were bored and had nothing better to do. So there's that. I'm not saying people that are older don't harass people, but I am saying that they are more susceptible to being bored in that variety. If we got rid of a lot of the younger people online, we would clear out so much online trolling in aspect. If you never played Roblox, you'd understand. But I think there shouldn't be like a kid's internet, a regular internet. I think there needs to be some kind of regulation, but an all banning sweep is a little bit ridiculous. That being the case, I would like to point out that this entire story is not having the whole piece of the pie. The entire story is not doing this. These women went inside the house, all this stuff. They walked in. The mother was really mad. This is heavily edited, by the way. It's very, very heavily edited. That was my first thing, so I'll look deeper into it. We actually have a statement from the police department. Disinformation circling around Wasal investigation, including indecent messages. I want to point this out. The names in the UK are just fake. What is it? That's not a real word. Anyways, we are aware of reports that we are investigating a child reviewing a social media post. This is completely incorrect. We are investigating after a complaint from a member of the public that a fake social media account has been created in their name and had been used to send indecent messages. So immediately we got some clarification about the entire thing, because social media loves to just go hog wild and just lie. It's very fun to witness that. So much different is this disinformation spread at they released a statement, which never happens, by the way. I want to put that never happens. This is not excuse the censorship laws that are now currently being implemented in the UK, but this is very good to get a justification behind this. The offense being investigated is one of malicious communications, sending indecent or grossly offensive communications to cause distress or anxiety. There you go. We got much more information on that. The messages are of an incredibly serious nature and have caused serious concern for the victim. Great. We have something, maybe it's a fake account. We're trying to figure it out. So what happened after that? Officers made a number of attempts to speak to a suspect, a teenage girl, at her home address in Walsall earlier this month as part of the investigation. So this has been going on for some time. This has been going on for a minute. We got that down. On 13 September, all right, not going to question that. On the 13th of September, we spoke to the girl's mother at her home and explained we need to speak to her daughter and recover her mobile phone as part of the investigation. The following day, the girl attended a police station for a voluntary interview, and the investigation continues. We are aware of a brief and heavily edited video clip showing parts of the 13th September visit. The clip is misleading, and we have reviewed a 10-minute body-worn video recording showing the full exchange. This is very, very important, and I mean very, very important, because what's going on with these people right here, with Tommy Robinson specifically, this guy, is he is showing heavily edited clips to blatantly lie. To just blatantly lie. It's not even over censorship. Appears to be Sharia police. I'm very curious what Sharia police is actually. I might be stupid because I've never heard of that. I'm just very curious. Let's see. Islamic religious police. Sharia police is in the official Muslim majority countries. Is there in UK? Are they in UK? Am I stupid? I might be dumb. And Muslim street patrols on London. Is British and British and other audiences. No go myths, Muslim patrol. Nothing really official here. Police accused of bringing Sharia law. Not really anything official. More so it seems to be a little bit of disinformation, but I don't want to fully rule it out because it seems as though he's orchestrating just fear mongering, because he heavily edited this clip. And I mean heavily edited this clip. There are so many cuts in the clip, it's a little bit disgusting, because this whole interaction took 1 minute 23 seconds. That's not the police I know. That's not any copper I know. They would go crazy. And even more so in the bottom part, it's just people trying to get immigration more out of control and stuff of that variety. It seems that's really what's going on in the comment section. It's really a bit nuts. So that's what I see. And if you don't know who Tommy Robinson is, he is the UK man who organized the Charlie Kirk Vigil, I'm sure. He is a very prolific figure. He's live right now. Yep, he's the one that organized the Charlie Kirk Vigil. This is the guy, Tommy Robinson. He is a very prolific and horrifying figure, to be quite honest with you. I'm not really a fan of anything he does. And I'm saying this before something happens to him. I want to point this out. Tommy Robinson, you suck. I don't like you. I don't like your ideals specifically. Your ideals suck. You think that states and countries and continents should have only their people in it, and when immigration shouldn't exist. I think immigration is a beautiful thing. I think there are bad actors when immigration is implemented. I do agree with that, and I 100% know this. But I also think fear-mongering is a big tool used in these things, and you are trying to fear-monger, and it's disgusting, weak, and vitriolic. I hate every single second of it. It's nasty. Thank you for the person who sent me this video clip. I do appreciate you sending me the post. I'm going to get back to going back to sleep, because it is very early in the morning. It's 9:30, dude. I want to sleep. It's my day off. I'd like to sleep. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.